Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the 5.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
So the Bucks win the tip. Giannis outside. Allen passes to Holiday. LeVert against Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And to Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Right side, Garland. The pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Kumbo. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Garland. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Mobley, and the shot is long.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Releases, and it's LeVert missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
All 3 throws good from Garland.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Allen. Outside Portis. 6 to shoot. Back to Allen. Right side Holiday. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Allen slams it in.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holiday surveying the floor. And Giannis throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Bucks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Middleton the pass to Portis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Connaughton, and it's sent back by Allen. They get it back. 3 on the clock. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The 3 from Garland. Good on the triple. Garland's got 5 now.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Bucks trail by 3. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis kicks to Allen. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a high-level rebounder at both ends. Giannis is dominant in pretty much every phase of the game.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Now, Giannis following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The slam dunk by Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The Bucks trail. Giannis kicks to Connaughton. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Giannis. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Connaughton. Kicks it to Allen. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Passes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And the rejection by Giannis. three-pointer.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Now here's Allen. Pass to Middleton. And here is Portis. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Garland against Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get it to go. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Now here's Middleton. Count it.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Garland against Connaughton. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Matthews comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Hill in for Chris Middleton. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Timeout called the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Cleveland also making a change. Okoro's checked in for Mitchell. Pass to Hill. To the middle. And Matthews kicks to Lopez. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Bucks trail by 7. Hill passes to Matthews. Here's Connaughton. Back to Matthews. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Lopez. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's funny to think that it took Lopez 7 years to hit his first 3 in the NBA. Now he's splashing them from all over the place.
Now here's LeVert. 23 points for him the last game against Portland. Love the pass to LeVert. Rebound Milwaukee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hill kicks to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. Mobley against Lopez. Outside Hill. Stolen by Garland. All alone. The slam dunk by Garland.
Plays like this prove why Garland is an all-star. This man is able to do it all by himself.
Bucks trail by 8. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
No good on that one.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And the second free throw, good. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Oh, that's blocked. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just a savvy move by Love, pulling the defender in close and creating a lot of contact on the shot.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
The first one falls, and great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland.
Now a seasoned vet in this league. You can see the salt and pepper hair. Love understands his role, which is to stretch the floor and shooting and rebounding.
Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Lopez dishes to Ibaka. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Rubio outside. And there's the pass to Love. It's LeVert on the wing. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Bucks trail by 9. Outside Hill. Passes it to Connaughton. Stolen by LeVert. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
And so he'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Lopez passes to Hill. And the basket is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rubio looking around. Love at the elbow. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mobley wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hill passes to Matthews. Now here's Connaughton. Back to Matthews. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Both free throws good from Matthews. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Rubio against Hill. Rubio outside. To the paint. Here's Love over Ibaka. Love, no luck. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the court for Cleveland. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at small forward. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Bucks trail by 13. Allen outside. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On up the court. Allen with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Giannis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Rubio. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over Allen. That misses off the backboard. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Takes the 3. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Stephens. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires for 3. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Ricky Rubio. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
He's off on the first.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And he sinks the second. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Garland kicks to Osman. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 12. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got his first basket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Garland against Middleton. Garland with the bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now here is Holiday. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Osman. Passes it to Mobley. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holiday up top. Guarded by Garland. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Allen, and stolen by Portis. Mobley against Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
They grabbed their own miss. Antetokounmpo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Well, good with the triple. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Now, here's Portis. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Bucks trail by 6. Holiday with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Mitchell against Allen. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Giannis kicks to Allen. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Giannis. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Holiday against Garland. Mobley right side. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Holiday against Mobley. Holiday gets the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. And it's Okoro in for Garland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Hill will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. Allen with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Knocked away. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell outside. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got 9 points.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Allen. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Rubio's checked in. Now, here is Hill. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Rubio outside. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Rubio outside. The pass to Mobley. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Connaughton passes to Hill. Lopez up top. Pass to Hill. 6 to shoot. Lopez with the ball. Deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Rubio outside. Mobley at the elbow. He kicks it to Okoro. The 3. Rubio misses.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Connaughton finds Hill. Trying to end the drought. Good D by Rubio.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here is Hill, following the basket by Kevin Love. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 5. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Love against Ibaka. Love dishes to Okoro. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Hill. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Hill finds Ibaka. It's back to Hill. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Okoro shot is off. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Matthews. Love grabs the board. And here's Cleveland. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Okoro throws it down.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Here's Hill. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Baca against Love. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
Outside Matthews. Now Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound Love.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Cleveland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Mike Budenholzer, Coach, what's your message going into the second half to your team?
Yeah, we just got to play better. We got to play better defense. We got to take care of the ball on the other end. We just got to play better basketball.
And you're certainly capable of it, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Karis LeVert had a huge first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And that one, good. Allen's got the first points of the second half here for the Cavs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 19. Outside Holiday. Allen outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Mobley. LeVert with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Holiday. Allen outside. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Steps back and shoots. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Holiday. Takes it from 10, and that one drops. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks' leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Bucks trail by 19. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Allen outside. Pass to Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Mobley. Now here's LeVert. 20 points for him. Mobley outside. The offensive rebound. Allen. The 3 from Garland. The shot will not fall. Bucks trail by 19. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. LeVert against Middleton. Here's Allen. And the layup falls. Allen's got 6. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Mitchell wide open, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Holiday kicks to Allen. Pass to Middleton. And it's sent back by Allen.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mobley against Giannis. Stevens, the pass to Mobley. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Holiday with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
The pass to Stevens. And Garland has it in the corner. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Stephens, defended by Portis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
First one falls for him.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Garland. 13 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And that one falls for Allen.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Holiday with it. He's got 9. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open as Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Kicks it to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't go.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Allen against Garland. Second chance shot. And Mobley finishes inside. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And Middleton kicks to Allen. Back to Middleton. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by Allen.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Allen outside. And here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Garland. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Mitchell. There's the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Now Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Middleton outside. Allen outside. Pass to Holiday. Beyond the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Mitchell passes to Stevens. Mobley right side. He dishes it to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Wesley Matthews checked in for Grayson Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Hill. There's the pass to Connaughton. Passes to Lopez. Up and in on the layup. Lopez has got 5 now.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Rubio outside. Pass to Love. Now Mitchell. Dishes to Mobley. That shot off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Now here's Matthews. He feeds it to Ibaka. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Here's Rubio. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Hill. He kicks it to Matthews. Pass to Connaughton. Lopez against Mobley. Low block shot on the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Lopez. 1:57 left in the third. Hill against Rubio. And it's Love, top of the key. Over in the corner, Osman. Off target with his three. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And it's sent back by Allen. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And the Bucks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And Cleveland also making a change. LeVert's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:10 left in the third. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Hill looking it over. The pass to Lopez. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Rubio against Hill. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to LeVert. Takes a 3. It's a hand on it. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got 6.
Getting in there on the boards. Love doing the dirty work.
Giannis left side. Giannis dunks it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Left side, Love. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Takes it from 10. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist in this one. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Allen passes to Portis. Back to Allen. They get it back. And to Kumbo. Good D by Love.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Bucks trail by 20, and the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Giannis passes to Allen. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Now Holiday following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Portis trying to free himself and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of a game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mitchell with it. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Allen outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Bucks trail by 16. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Love. Pass to Allen. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
That free throw good from Allen. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Middleton outside. Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Middleton the pass to Portis. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Now Garland. Mitchell in the corner. A floater, and the layup is good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 35 in the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. And here's Love for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Allen passes to LeVert. Over Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Inside. And Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And the Bucks with possession here. Allen outside. Here's Holiday. Portis, the pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Over Garland. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 21. With the teardrop. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Allen outside. Middleton the pass to Giannis. It's Portis high post. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Mitchell passes to Love. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now the pass to Middleton. Stolen by LeVert. Outside Garland. Love deciding where to go with it. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season, should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt. Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Come get it.
Allen against Mitchell.
Who's got ball?
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Passes to LeVert. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. There's Garland. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now, here's Mitchell. There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Bucks trail by 19. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. A shot off that time. Good D by Mitchell. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Garland looking it over. Mitchell outside. Mobley left side. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to LeVert for 3. Great D that time for Middleton. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 17. Nice shot by Portis.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Mobley finds Allen. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. .105 left in the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Evan Mobley.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Holiday gets the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Neto. Lopez with the ball. Back to Neto for the 3. Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nine seconds left to play here in the fourth. Yep, it counts.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.